great Hughie Fury. Fantastic to see you. You were there do some corner work as well as watching the show in Sheffield last Friday. Enjoy it?
Always enjoy it. Always enjoy these shows. They're nice to be there. So always like to see them.
Izzy, stage is yours. What's happening?
Yeah, of course. Like, I don't know if many of you know it. I've known Peter for 20 odd years. I remember when, he used to come down with Hughie and Tyson, Sheffield amateur days when we was training there. I was an amateur boxer at the time as well. Unfortunately, he got me beaten up sparring with Tyson once. Yeah, we can forget about that one.
I've got the footage.
Could be somewhere.
And we met through a good friend of ours called Paul Soapy Jones, former world champion. And we've kept relationship close since then. So when I come into promoting, in 2019, we spent time in Saudi Arabia. Or when Hughie fought and Amir Khan fought, Billy did. And we built a close relationship. And Peter's one of the first people in this game I spoke about promoting. I want to get into it. I went to his house, we sat down. I think we had some nice samosas and the road, yeah. And
he always looks after you. Yeah.
And ever since, really, he's been a close part of me. He's a good friend, good advisor. One of the people I promote in boxing. In this tough old business, Adam, you've got to have allies and friends that you can really rely on. And Peter's been one of them. I'm grateful to announce today officially GBM will be the official promoters for Hughie Fury in a multi-fight deal, which is a huge move for us because, listen, Hughie's had them big days and there's been massive days ahead. We've got plans for him, but I'll let Peter kind of talk a little bit more about what he'd like Hughie to do and what we think we can go with.
Yeah, he's back, he's fighting, so we're going to keep him busy, which we're willing to do, is he? So it's perfect for us. Like he said, we've known each other a long time, so there's no bullshit here. He says what's on the tin. And the main thing we need for you is to get him regular fights. And that's what Izzy can with and GBM. So it's a great connection. We're good friends. Mick Hennessy's Hughie's manager. We've always been a battle, but always will be. I think Izzy's the best upcoming promoter in our country today. So I'm very happy. Not only is he a good friend of mine, but to also be doing business together and involves my son as well, so it couldn't be better for me. So me and you is very happy to be working with Izzy going forward.
Peter, that's fantastic news. I know about the history and your history in the sport, obviously. Hughie's been on some GBM shows, on others, but now a multi-fight deal at a time where heavyweight boxing could not be better. We've got next week, obviously, Dubois Parker. Usyk I saw this week is absolutely flying. And surely the sort of aim is to get him right up on that stage. Map out 2025 for us with Hughie.
It's whoever's going to pick the phone up to Izzy or Nick and say, will you fight such and such somebody? The answer will be yes. So Hughie's got a lot to prove as well. So let's see. There's a fight to talk, a fighter not interested. Hughie can earn his clothes by getting in there doing the fighting. So he knows what he's got to do. And I'm looking forward to the journey here.
Izzy, what connections can you make over the next year or two to get Hughie Fury that opportunity? Maybe he wants to fight for a world title again. He believes he will become a world champion. And as Peter said, he doesn't care who he fights. And that's what's great about Hughie.
Yeah, look, as well as Hughie's Peter's son, we have open conversations and Peter tells me, as much as his son, if he's not going to take these fights, I'm not interested. And similar, as well as I've got the respect and a friendship with Peter, his business, and I've spoke about opponents, which is going to surprise people, and an instant people are like, yes, they'll fight them. So we're not talking just a tune-up fight. We're possibly tune-up fights, but then the big fights. I'm talking the big fights, your top-ranking guys. We've got plans for big nights, and the fights that's going to earn the super fights eventually. We don't want to just, you've got to stand. Pete and Hughie, and I know you won't mind me saying, have invested quite well in their lives financially. They're not doing this for the financial gain. It's to achieve something, to have a legacy. You've got that mindset. You're only in it if you believe you're going to go to the top. And Hughie and Peter completely convinced that they want to fight the best. They want the big nights. Makes my job easy. He's not said no to one opponent yet. We've been conversating on WhatsApp for about 10 different opponents. I'm talking like guys who are world ranked, high world rank. And he said, yes, we'll have him. Yes, we'll have him. And And what was one of the comments he said, Peter, if you can't beat him, you better start baking or something, he said. Yeah.
this is the boxing, you know. Look, he's had 32 fights. He's been boxing from 6 years of age. I'm not being funny. If you offer me a opponent and I'm saying no, then he doesn't need to be in the job. So, if you're a
Which is so
fighter,
refreshing to hear.
every fighter should have a fight. That's it. I don't care, win, lose, or draw. Get in there. If you're good enough, you're going to do it. There's only one way of finding out. By not doing it, what are you never going to do it? Yeah. So he's ready. He's more than ready.
So is Hughie Fury that sort of ticket into that heavyweight world for you as a promoter? Do you think, you know, what Peter's saying, you're the best up and coming in this country, but globally, do you think that's an opportunity for you to get somebody in that big mix?
Of course, yeah, listen, we know boxing's become a very global sport. You see the bigger nights happening in the Middle East and all over it. And these conversations won't happen once he was in that proper mix, because let's be honest, he's had a bit of inactivity, he's had a few warm-up fights, but warm-up fights are done now. We want the proper fights, and that's what we've agreed. And Peter said to me, Izzy, put him in there, let's see him go. So as a promoter, Adam, it's music to my ears. Because sometimes in this game, you're ringing managers, you're ringing coaches, and you want to make a fight happen, and they don't want, and it's frustrating. So I'm investing hard in this, but when I've got a fella who believes in himself and wants to take them big fights, thinking, let's go, let's make it happen. So, yeah, we'll get him in the mix, but one step at a time. Let's get your call done first, a decent opponent, and then me, I think Hugh's going to be out on the stadium, you know, possibly chief support with the level of fight we're looking at. And yeah, it's going to be a big night. It's a big night, big year for us. And I'm grateful that we got it over the line and got such a good friend. Now we're doing business as well. And yeah, watch this space. Hughie Fury is ready to take them over.
Very exciting. I'm a person that I've known you and Hughie for many, many years, and I know your son just wants to achieve that dream. As Izzy says, you're okay, financially comfortable. It's not about that. It's about winning fights.
Yeah, look, he's not financially comfortable because I don't give him bread. So basically, he's got to earn his living in the ring. You know, he ain't a daddy boy. You know, he's a man. So he gets by with his own bits and pieces. So he's got to do so. I'm here, I'm his father, I'm the most support in the world, but it's either put up or shut up, 30 years of age, so he's going.
I love that talk. And for this year, for GBM, are you excited about Izzy's plans? I'm not sure he's told me everything. Maybe he's told you about what's happening.
I know quite a lot, but I won't spoil everything. But yeah, listen, he'd come in and big shows, like I said, open air stadium show in Doncaster, is it? Yeah. You know, stadium events, so it's just getting bigger and bigger. You know, look how he's grown over the past few years even. So I take him for very big things. And the main thing, what he is in boxing, he's right with people, tells the truth, you know. He doesn't backbite you like a snake, you know, so he's what we need in boxing. You know, so that's what we need. And Izzy's all of that good person.
Fantastic. Great announcement. Yeah. Hughie Fury, multi-fight deal on GBM, and surely that will lead to a world title challenge at some stage. Fantastic, Peter. Thank you very much. That's great.